Good morning, everyone. How is it going today? Sweet Money here. We are back. And we're playing something new. Surprise. Actually just got this key approved. I had requested it when it came out into I believe this is in 1.0. To me, it looks kind of like they're going for the Planet Crafter thing. But we will see. It says we're going to be starting to like from the beginning crafting planets and other such things and making Dyson spheres and stuff. So let's check it out. If we get a little bit bored with this, then we always fall back onto Storage Hunter. I was going to do the alchemy card game that they got offered. I didn't request the key. They just sent me one. They thought I might like it. But it's like in the style of like Cultist Simulator, where like you get the cards on the table that you gotta like put in the right combination and all that fun stuff. But I redeemed the key on the site, and the key was a duplicate, so I had to report that. I don't know if we'll be able to get around to it before the end of the holidays. Depends on how quickly they get back to me. But we're gonna check this out today, and yeah, I don't have a lot of other things, like unless something comes up. There's like not a lot of plans in my head. It's almost like senioritis for me. I got like a little bit of, oh no, this is cracked. I printed this so long ago. I was wondering why the switch was so loose, but one of the springs has a crack in it. Rip. Yeah, so it's like senioritis. I only got 2 streams left after this one, and I don't know exactly what I want to do for those last 2 streams, because we can't like start anything big new or big old. Like I can't jump into like Satisfactory and like just play for a day, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do for the next 2 streams. We'll just have to figure it out. Let's get in here and see what this game is about though. And here we go. I do have to check to see if the game actually renders in 16:9, because it's showing in 16:9 at the title screen, but sometimes throw you a curveball. Don't hide foliage when modifying terrain. Resources, harvesting multiplier. We'll just keep that at default. Crafting speed multiplier 1, 2, 4, or 99. This really should not be changed unless you really hate crafting or something. I like the casual nature of that message. Stacking size multiplier 1, 2, 4, 50. Really should not be changed unless you really hate inventory resource management. Food drain multiplier. Please keep this at 1 at first. You can go back to this menu and change it later. Lower equals food drain slower. All right. New save. New save 1, I guess. Play single player. In StarCrafter, you will craft your own star systems. You'll need to create Dyson rings around the sun and use their energy to create entire planets. Press G to open the tech tree to begin. G. Interesting. Oh. It definitely goes for a little while. There are a couple of games that I'd like to find a key for, but I haven't like they're not on the big key request sites, so I'd have to like reach out directly. One of them is shit, it just came out. Alchemy Factory. That one looked pretty cool. And then I looked and it's the first game from the developer, but the publisher is the same one that does Dyson Sphere. So I gotta figure out which one I can contact and request that. If they can get back to me right away, then we can do it before the holidays. But like, again, we only got 2 streams left, so that would have to be pretty quick. And the other one is Mine Mogul. I think that one's just a demo right now. I gotta look into that more, but it looks really cool. Like it's giving me very like factory, like more hardcore factory meets what was like the very physical mining game with like water power and everything. Aqua something. Hydroneer, I got it. So yeah, that one looks pretty cool too. But I'll try to put out some feelers for that, and I don't think it'll happen before the holidays. So what am I doing here? Iron ore. Explore the surface of the planet to find iron. Explore the surface of the planet to find copper. And mining laser flattening. Strawberry. Harvest bushes for strawberries. All right, so I guess we gotta explore to find some iron and copper. We got any assistance for that? Okay, it's just the rocks. But we just punch them. I was looking for like a node of copper, but no, we're just punching rocks here. Oh! I punched really hard that last one. Wait, is that just something I can do? I just punch the ground and it goes away. We are superhuman here. I feel like that laser in our one slot is probably what I should be using for this. Oh, you know what? I just noticed that it is not in the 2560 by 1440 that I have set it at. So we can go windowed mode, and then I go here. And then I gotta add this. And then I gotta find it. At the window size. 440, 0, 2560, 1440. And then turn off taskbar. Refresh. And wait. There we go. There we go. Hey, Julius. You're gonna go on holiday before you do, probably. I mean, this is my last week, so like, but like that's a few days before Christmas, so I could see it. All right, this is much easier. I'm not gonna lie though, I am happy that I learned that I could just punch the ground to death. But I am superhuman. Okay, you know what? I think I just realized what the what that setting was. Don't hide foliage when modifying terrain, 'cause that just feels weird. Although it's probably helpful. First I was like, oh, that's weird and glitchy as hell, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, that's probably what that setting means. All right, do we got enough stuff to start making stuff? Do these all just like spawn again? Do ores just like spawn consistently or constantly? Hey, we got a strawberry. Oh, just shoot any of these bushes. You would think they would like look like they have strawberries on them. I think I've gotten a lot of copper, but not very much iron. Usually copper is a second, like, main resource. I only got 38. I got 169. Nice. Copper. What was that? Little rune with a tree growing in it. Crashed meteor stone. We got like wood from the trees. I do. I will say the actual mining in StarCraft, you'll craft your own star system. You need to create Dyson rings around the sun, use their energy. That's what why are you telling me that again? I wonder if oh yeah, that tree just like respawned. Nope, never mind. It was a figment of my imagination. If they would have added like a little bit of recoil when the gun launches, like fires, I think it would feel even better. Because like it looks and feels all right when doing the actual mining, but the like starting up the gun feels pretty weak. All right, I feel like we got some materials. Starting fabricator. Hold control for more info. Did I like unlock these already? Or is it just like telling me this is how to unlock it? Control click to flatten, alt click to smooth. Ooh, alt click to smooth, huh? All right, let's see about flattening. Okay, I think it helps if I like kind of stand right in front of it. This is a nice flat terrain here. And I guess I'm starving, so let's eat some berries. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure why the food mechanic is in this. Doesn't feel like it's gonna have a lot of useful like things for it. It just feels like it's gonna be a thing that I gotta make sure I do. It's gonna probably feel more annoying than any sort of game mechanic. Yeah, I'm liking that I can just kind of do this without spending any resources though. One of the key selling points on their page was right from the beginning, craft planets. And I suppose they're right. All right, it doesn't feel very flat, but hold on. Let me turn that back off and see if we get like a better idea of. Wait. Don't hide foliage when modifying terrain. Oh, good. It's still on. All right. Probably got to restart or something in order to get it to take that setting into account again. Fabricator. Let's just like plop that down. Construct with laser. I'm not sure if this is laggy or not. I think it's doing all right on my end. Does it look laggy? Like it looks pretty good on my side. Thank you for continually telling me that. Or do you mean the train modification? The train modification does feel a little laggy, but I don't think it is. I think it's just like, that's just how it works. Or are you talking about your chat message? Because I saw your chat message a couple minutes late because the window of the game was covering my chat. Could be a lot of options here. We'll figure it out. Access crafting. Let's make some iron ingots. And then it's just gonna do that from my inventory? Wait, is it just my inventory that it takes from? Because that's interesting. Or did it just do like the one? Ah. I see. I gotta like specify how many I want to craft. Okay. Talking about the frames, yeah, it might be my capture card, but usually when I'm pushing over 60 frames, like the capture card goes fine. But for some reason, if I'm like right at 60 frames, it's like slow for some reason. Like things look a little choppy. Don't know why that is yet. Maybe I can figure it out on the holiday. Oh, I need like some regular old iron and copper. Oh, now it's hiding the foliage. I have a good feel. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I have a good feeling that I'm gonna get lost, but we got some little overlays here. I didn't feel like I ran that far. I don't know how these work as far as like automation wise, like if we can link them and feed one into the other. I'd be very disappointed if I couldn't. Kind of defeats the whole automation thing. Ah, that was iron. That's right. We can always switch them. Oh, that's something I haven't seen before. Streamer bot chat just up and crashed. Right, what is this? Have to directly access the inventory. Is the tech tree not really a thing to like unlock, but more of a just build this thing? Like, do we just gotta build some solar panels? No direct sunlight here. Well, it's dark out. Is that what you want to see? Construct with laser, equip the So I'm at least going to be thankful that I don't think these are things that I need to link to anything. And just however many are on your planet, you get credit for. I need more copper wire for that. All right, whatever. What is our next thingy? We got a smelter. And a fabricator tier 1. Stone, coal. Mine underground to find stone, dig tunnels until you find some, and then dig a bit around it to find the rest of the deposit. Yeah, see, the food thing just feels like it's gonna be annoying and provide no real benefit to playing this game at all. Just make sure you got some strawberries on hand. Speaking of broken, all of my previews not looking great. I think they're good. Everything was like frozen, and it looks like they're frozen again. I wonder if it's because like I'm not. They seem to freeze as soon as I switch back to the main window. But my external previews are fine, so I'm gonna take it that we're still alive. Or did we go offline? I might have went offline and did not realize. No, we didn't, right? Oh, I found some coal. This is how we're supposed to mine, I guess. Coal was the one thing that I told me was like so much wood. Or that's like what it cost. I was looking for stone. Stone's the thing that I told me I need to dig for in order to find. Jump. Well, they did say I can go back into settings. Fancy mining laser I have on. Didn't they say I could change that? Kinda doesn't look like I can. I was gonna change the food multiplier or whatever, so I don't get hungry so quick. Maybe if we don't dig as deep, we'll be able to find some stone. Deeper than that. So it kind of feels like the tech tree isn't really like, you're not unlocking stuff. It's just like a tutorial. It's just telling you this is the next thing that you can build. Hey, we found some stone. What do we got? We got 150 stone. I think that'll be okay for now. Just wanted to get a bunch so I don't have to come do this again. So 100 electricity for each of these, and the solar panels give us 50. So for a smelter and a fabricator, we're gonna need another solar panel. Apparently the sun is stationary and we can only put those over here. Means we should probably start building our stuff more in the sun, right? Right, that'll support 2. Why am I not able to run anymore? Smelter? And a fabricator. Tier 1. You don't generate enough electricity to support this structure, and placing it will crash the electricity. But I got plenty. Electricity is down. Electricity consumption is above production. But I have... Oh, I never built this one. Ah. Electricity is back up. Structure moving tool. Alternately, you press X to destroy structures. Stone bricks. And copper ingots. So this one's just faster. Pick all, access crafting. Alright, we can break down those other ones. Maximum amount. So X doesn't break them down? We don't have shortcuts. Whatever. Let them be. Small storage. I guess we're just kind of like making one of everything, huh? Feels like just a to-do list. Music's a little bit too crazy for this. Stone bricks and steel. Steel is an iron and 2 coal. Can we do that in here too? Yep. I really hope we get some sort of automated mining soon. I guess I could just look at the tech tree, huh? Steel frames are next. Then we get some boots. We get an inventory bag and a new mining laser. Dyson ring launcher, ray receiver, waypoint flag, Dyson energy, Dyson ring completes, moon creation rocket, space. I'm not seeing any like automated mining stuff. Planet creation, fabricator, carrot, gear relic, wind turbine, oil extractor. We extract oil but not resources, huh? And especially for like the stone and coal. Coal we can just knock down trees, but ray receiver, sulfuric acid. I mean, it's got like a lot of stuff. It just, if I gotta mine all these resources by hand, I am not a happy boy going to be. All right, whatever. What's next? I think the frame. We'll figure it out. Now what I need to know is like, do they use my storage inventory when I need to like construct something? Like I got some iron ore in here. It does. Nope, that's wood 1. Copper, iron. No, it doesn't say that we have like anything in here. Hey, Vampiric, how's it going? What's what behind me? Is there a ghost? I don't want to look. What do you mean in the game? Those are the big head dolls? They're Funko Pops. Those have been there for ever. Are you just noticing them? Bricks painting laser. Oh man, we need like all these different lasers. Dyson ring launcher, bricks pillar. Steel frames, we need 5 more steel frames. And 10 coils. So now if I go and get those beginner ones, can I move them? It'd be a pain in the ass to move both of them, or all 3 of them. Cheers. Excuse me. Like the little arrows here make me think that I can upgrade this, but I haven't been able to find out. I haven't seen any way to do that. The other ones that I just built don't have that. And ores do definitely just spawn, which is kind of cool. I really just wish my inventories in here would be shared in here. All right, what else do we need? I think we were gonna make Dyson ring launcher. Yeah, we don't have enough power for this. How much power does that need? 100. So we need 2 more solars, which we can do. They just immediately start shooting? Some pretty cheap Dyson sphere creator. Increasing Dyson rings. All right. I won't argue. Waypoint flag. Mining laser tier 1. Steel frame. We need 10 more coils, and let's just say 10 more frames. Let's make a bunch of coal out of the wood. You can see all the rockets going up there. All right, Vampiric, thanks for stopping by.
Lizard.
Have a good sleep. Lizard.
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 Lizard. What happened to my mining laser, though? I just lost my mining laser? Oh, there it is. Laying in front. Ooh. Alright, tier 1 mining laser now. Let's see how much better it is. Nope, no available slots in the inventory. But if we have to like handcraft all this shit, then we really should share the inventories. Like the inventory should feed into the thingies. 0.062 Dyson rings created. Right, let's see if this is a better mining laser. That seems the exact same as the other one. I feel like it was chunk before, and it's still chunk. No change. I guess boots. Just gonna go down the line here. Get some boots. Get an inventory bag for sure. Cool, they went in the right slot already. 15% movement speed per tier. Drag to the appropriate slot to equip. Increases inventory slots. They give us like one more row. That was desperately needed. We got waypoint flags, I think, are actually going to be pretty important. How do I make them? Like, marking this as our base, pretty much. It's a perfect first color. Next. Ray receiver. We need 5 steel frames. Did I put any steel frames in here? No. I thought I had an extra one. Still one extra. Alright, it's fine. Everything takes 2 of everything to make, and we only have 1 spare all over the place. Some more steel. Throw that guy in there. We gotta go get some more stone. What if I make a mine like behind our base? Yes. A good start. Not gonna lie, it feels like I am digging up, but it doesn't feel like I'm actually going up. Hey, we found daylight. It's like the first time that I'm not coming out right next to that rune. Are they really not going to give me any sort of like automated mining? will say, I think if I have to keep doing this forever, and like things aren't super cheap. They're using basic resources, but they're using a decent amount of them. Where's my iron? Nope, we still got one extra iron. All right, what were we doing next? We're doing ray receiver. Which I'm assuming is gonna... Ooh, look at how pretty. Assuming that's gonna be getting us our power. So let's put it by our other power stuff. Transmitting. Got a storage. Kind of want to move this. It's not like right by my base. It's still firing while I'm moving it. Oh my god. There we go. We should probably make a bunch of those. That's going to be like how we're getting power. They weren't that expensive. Transmitting, take all Dyson energy times 3. Oh. So this is like a resource. Okay. Dyson energy creates a moon using the power of the Dyson rings, or a spaceship. First Dyson ring complete. Ray receiver. Receive rays from the Dyson ring to produce Dyson energy. How do we use the Dyson energy? I don't want to make some more of these. Recommended to build at least 3. Okay. Which makes sense. More means faster. So we just need a bunch of steel frames. Like hog wild on steel frames if we can. We need lots of stone bricks. Luckily, we got lots of stone. Iron bucket, ice, water bucket, dirt, planet creation rocket, carrot seed, copper sheet, gear relic, advanced coil, tier 2, wind turbine, oil extractor, steel canister, crude oil, refined chlorine gas. It's just like, I wouldn't call it a tech tree. I would like it's more like a progress tree or something. Like this is what we've progressed through. So I mentioned my wife was sick, or like getting sick yesterday. So she still felt like shit today. And then I woke up and like I felt it before I went to sleep. I'm not a hypochondriac, like for real. But for whatever reason, my wife mentioned that her throat had been hurting and it's been like bothering her for a while. She went to the doctor last time and they're basically like, well, you don't got strep. So there's not much really to do. Just keep an eye on it. This time they test her for strep and then they test her for mono and she didn't have either. They're like, I guess we'll just treat you for a basic, something-gitis. Tonsillitis maybe. I don't know. But they just gave her an antibiotic. Like hopefully this helps. But like as this was developing, like my throat started to hurt a little bit. Like last night, I'm like, this is. I mean, it could just be that she gave me something. I feel like that's got to be closer to the truth because I do not feel like I am a hypochondriac. But then I felt like shit today, and then so it was a fun struggle with the kids until bedtime, and then the kids went to bed and I just crashed on the couch and I felt a little better after waking up. All right, we're gonna make some more room for more launchers here. Like I get that there's ores everywhere and they keep spawning, but I don't want to have to do this forever. That's in any like crafting kind of mining game. One of the first things that you get to automate out of is manual mining. If it doesn't help, they'll just give her heavier antibiotics. I went through one of those. Well, we don't know what it is. We did our test. Here's some antibiotics 3 times. Kept coming back. Did they ever figure it out? Did it ever just start to finally go away? I mean, I feel like we've all kind of been through the whole, I don't know, good luck. And it sucks. But at the same time, you know, if they don't know, they don't know. It's like sometimes they just don't. All they're going on is like, most likely, this is what I've seen. This is what it could be. And like once you eliminate all those things, it just it's like, well, try this. You know? I don't know what else to tell you. Try this too, and then fingers crossed. This is what all the school books tell me it should be. All right, do we have enough for a couple more of these? Steel frames, we only got 10. I'll wait for some more to be done. I want to try to build like a series of 5 of them. Says recommended at least 3, so never figured it out. Last run they took the heaviest allowed antibiotics, and after that my throat didn't swell up and hurt at least. Well, I mean that's at least good. Hopefully just this one round helps. She hasn't really said anything. Like she said that she's had this issue for like over a month now. She did go to the doctor when she first got it. I mean, we have kids, so it's kind of a thing that we have to do just to make sure we don't have strep or whatever, because that'll just like spread. But she never really mentioned a ton of issues in that month, so I gotta figure that it probably wasn't bothering her too much, but maybe it was and she was just being a champ. Yeah, like, so I mean, it's not like a bad throat hurt that I have right now, but it kind of like feels like the beginnings of something. I am hoping it's not, though. According to my research, it seems like you need to upgrade a ChatGPT Pro to continue. A doctor, probably, in 2025. Oh, boy. Yeah, no shit. That's probably where we're headed. And they'll still charge like a bazillion dollars for it. This is the medical chat GPT, so it's expensive. We had to train this model for like a week. All right, we got enough of those now. We got 50 and 100, so yeah, we can make 4 more for sure. This is probably gonna look pretty. Let's move this guy. Maybe we'll do 6, and we have just like 2 rows of, or yeah, 2 rows of 3. Nope, not that. Oh shit, we need let's take 100 electricity. Why does it feel like, oh, all right, well, we're gonna have to do a lot more electricity then, so 2 apiece. We're gonna need 8 more solar cells. Just making some room. 8 more of these. That's a lot. Does feel like we can squeeze them closer together when we move them, which is kind of nice. Or maybe not. Move this guy. Gonna be over by where our stuff is. God damn it. Go away, man. I knew the food was just gonna annoy me. And it is. It is doing that. I cannot find the option that they said exists. For slowing it down. You know what? We might be able to make all 8. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 'No direct sunlight. I think that was 4, right? That's 4 right there. We have 500 power, so that's 200 extra power. 300 extra power. And 400 extra power. Alright, so then we're going to do 5. 5 launchers. I think once we get the power situation sorted out from the Dyson energy, probably don't need to use as much of those solar powers, which will be nice. We're at 0.37, so we're getting close. Not enough resources. What am I missing? I don't have enough. Oh, that's because I spent all the coil on the solar panels. Just say I had like coil for days before. Not no mo. This is 10 coil apiece. We need 15 more from here. There we go. Nice little land bridge. All right. That'll help. Now we just got to figure out how to make use of that power. Are you full? No, we got a bunch out of you. Transmitting much faster. Comes in stacks of 50. Plop that in there for now. We got ray receiver. Moon creation rocket. Oh, that probably uses up the Dyson power. Yeah, the power of the Dyson rings. Creates a moon using the power of the Dyson rings. And then the spaceship. Because those are the next two things that come after Dyson energy. So, moon creation rocket. We just need some more coils. We put all the rockets over here. Is this just gonna make like one big rocket, or can I keep on firing? Just one big rocket, and away we go. Creating a moon. Be somewhere where I can see you. Oh! Well, shit. Is that where we're gonna get our ice? Spaceship. Now, do I get in the spaceship, or is the spaceship going to be a thing that just kind of happens? Like, am I going on a spaceship and then like harvesting the ice? What do we need? We just need steel frames, so we're almost there. Which we need some more steel. Which we need more coal. That first ring's almost done. How close are we at? 0.826. I wonder if these aren't upgrade icons and they're like home icons. So like, this is supposed to mark your house. You'd have one of these at your house. So we make a spaceship and then we get ice. So that, craft that in the fabricator. I don't know what we need a bucket for. Probably water or something. But let's just make one of those. I don't know if we need it in our inventory. If it's going to be something that we need to keep on getting. The game is very vivid and very, I don't know, I like the look. It's very, like, oversaturated. But it makes things like that pop. And I like that. Steel frames we're still looking for, right? 'Cause we're waiting on the steel. Get us like 20 more steel frames. Okay. Let's try the spaceship. Again, I don't know if this is something that I'm just gonna have to keep going into or what. So we'll just put it here for now. Or if I just like send it out and it grabs a bunch of ice for me. Considering how unautomated everything seems in this game. E-ride. Oh boy, I get to like fly it myself too? All right. Can I ride this to the sun? It's sad when, hey, there's our planet. It's sad when it feels like less of a pain in the butt to fly a spaceship to the moon to gather ice than it does to dig for stone and coal on our home planet. If you're planning on traveling to the sun, wait until nighttime so that it don't burn. Yeah, I should do that. That's, well, we're right on the border of like where the sun shines. So if I just like, if I take off from the shady part, we should be good. I put my my solar panels basically right on the line of there's no direct sunlight and then there's direct sunlight. I don't think the sun moves. I mean, because obviously everyone knows the sun revolves around the earth. I mean, I don't think we move. I don't think our planet moves. So the sun seems to be in the same spot all the time. Relative to our planet. I'm not stupid. that might be good for a while. Where'd my ship go? Yeah, we might. Maybe we're just tidally locked. Looks like things are getting closer. See, why build a Dyson sphere when we can just harvest the power straight from the sun? For a few basic materials, this is a pretty good ship. Oop. We bounced off this gas giant. Must be near ground to exit. What is this? This is not near ground? Boo. Alright, we can fly to the sun. That is confirmed. Just can't do much once we get there. Oh good, I have to eat again. My favorite part of this game. It just feels so useless. Like there's no, it doesn't add anything. I hate it. Just an annoying little beeper every so many minutes. And it did not look like there was a way to turn off the food mechanic, just like slow it down. So dirt, we need a water bucket and 2 stone. Oh boy. Do we unlock anything new yet? No. So we got ice, water bucket in the fabricator 1 needs a bucket and 5 ice. And next is dirt. Needs 2 stone. Ah, I need like regular ass stone. You're gonna make me go find some stone just to make dirt. Why do we need stone for dirt? I don't have any stone, right? No, because I've been turning all my stone into stone bricks. Because I didn't think there was any other use for them. So I'll say early critique on this game is there definitely needs to be some sort of automated mining mechanic. Because it's kind of ridiculous to think that I will just be doing this for the entirety of the game. And I don't really want to do that. And even if it's just like another machine that you just plop down anywhere and it gets like whatever resource you specify, that would be cool. But then on top of that, I feel like there needs to be some automation, like transferring materials between inventories. Ooh, our first thing is done. Moon creation. This technology is complete. Ray receiver. We need 20 crashed meteor stones, which we have. Is this like another tier of ray receiver? Or is this just like a second one that costs a little bit more? For each ring we complete, we might get to build one more of these. Next, we get the planet creation. Needs 50 dirt. Okay. Well, we're gonna need a lot more iron. What do we got iron-wise? I got 11 ingots. I need 5 per bucket, right? No, I need 4 per bucket. And we need 1 bucket per. Or did I get the bucket back? I got the bucket back. Once I use the bucket, I get it back. But I don't really want to be doing that over and over again. Like we fill a bucket and then I gotta make the dirt. And we just do that forever. That doesn't feel like a very fun thing to do. Are we getting two dirt apiece though? All right, we'll get at least a couple more buckets then. Yeah, we get 2 apiece. Yeah, you can just reuse the same bucket, but then I gotta like wait for the bucket to be done and then do 1 more dirt and then use that bucket to make another water and then, which is basically what we're doing. I just would rather use a couple buckets at least. Makes it a little bit easier. But we're gonna need more iron anyway, so might as well go try to do some mining since it's not automated. We're making planets over here, but we can't mine resources automatically. Unless the technology is in like really late. I haven't looked through the whole tech tree yet. That would be kind of annoying. Because again, we're making planets here. But apparently it's a lot of extra work to mine resources. Making a planet from a few buckets of ice water mixed with a handful of stones. Yeah, that part makes sense to me. It's the not being able to automate my mining thing that's ridiculous. Why, what's wrong with that first thing? Two more buckets. We have 5 buckets, a nice even number. Alting from this planet, so it's not really making a planet, it's splitting this planet into 2. That's true. That is very true. I don't know where the infinite rockets came from. I just made the launcher and then rockets spew from the Earth. And I'm not complaining, it's kind of cool, but I'm not sure how that works. Then what are we gonna need as well? We need another 10 frames. That should be easy. 50 coils. We got those. Some more stone. And we got plenty of Dyson energy. Oh shit, we need more crashed meteor stone. Oh man, does it mean I gotta go like actually exploring and stuff? Ugh, why you do this to me? Because we only got 24 right now. I don't know if I got lucky and that was just like nearby. It's just a big round stone that we found. Did I make another bucket? I sure did. Whoops. Now we don't have a nice even number anymore. And we're using all the stone to make the dirt. 6 is an even number, technically. It is true. It's a more even number than 5. So you're not wrong. But I don't like it. Oh, we don't even need any more dirt. We've already exceeded 50. All right, we got dirt. We need to find a meteor, and I need to make some more stone bricks, which we can make 12. How many do we need? We need 50. So that 12 is not going to do it. Let's go underground. Did you guys see my health when I fell? Just then it went down like a tiny notch and then immediately recovered itself. So what is the point? What is the point of health and food in this game? Like, just so that they can add the survival trait. Like, to their game's tags. It doesn't feel like a survival game. Because it really isn't a survival game. Like, I feel like there's not really any way to die. Unless you're trying. Maybe I'm wrong. It just feels like it could do without those settings. Health and food don't feel necessary in this game at all. That almost sucked. Is this going down or up? This is that tunnel that I dug that I thought I was going up the whole time, and I guess I wasn't. All right, more stone bricks. We'll save some stone for more dirt if we need it. And then I think we're gonna have to find that meteor. 80 crashed meteor stone. Lily, I hear your tone, but I don't see your chat. Ah, there you go. I'm all weird and stack screened. Oh, that's cool. That's the new Twitch dual stream thing, where I'm sending it a vertical video and a horizontal video, and then on mobile you should, I guess you probably would default to like the vertical video, but you should be able to switch between them if you'd rather. It's weird that it took like an extra 30 seconds or so for your chat message to show up after my bot heard it on like the official Twitch chat too. All right, so that should all be fine. Let's go explore for another one of these. Yeah, mobile is what I would assume that it would affect the most. You can switch. Ooh, here's one. You can switch on desktop. Like, I found the button on desktop right away, but like it's made for mobile. To watch you, I have to tilt the phone, like rotate the phone to landscape in order to put it back in landscape. Is there a button? Or is it just tilt the phone and then it goes back? I don't know. This is brand new. Like, they just invited me to the beta. Monday was the first day that I enabled it. So yesterday. I'll see a new button. On desktop, there's definitely a button. So I don't know if, because it's still like early in a beta, then maybe they're still like testing out the UI and stuff about it. Change. I hate Twitch change. Yeah, it's a fairly substantial change too. I mean, on YouTube, they just crunch the sides off. Like, they basically, it's a viewport into the middle of my screen, and like you just lose everything that's off to the sides. You don't get 100% of the screen on my vertical feed, but you get most of it. Like, I don't have it like zoomed in quite so much, just so that you can kind of get a decent amount. Like, this is let's see. The edge of this machine is now on the edge of my machine on the left, on the right, I'm sorry. And so all you're missing is that cylinder on the right. It's like when I put it on the edge of my screen, just the cylinder goes away. So that's really not that bad. So you might be fine just holding it in vertical if you're okay with that. So I'll use OBS and dual stream, YouTube and Twitch. The slobs maybe do one is horizontal and one is vertical. The plugins that I told you about, I don't know if they work with slobs. I've never touched slobs. I don't really enjoy it. But those will just work with, if all you want to do is send your horizontal stream to YouTube as well. There are two plugins. The Atom multi-stream suite, or the Atom suite. I think it's just called Atom like Studio Suite or something like that. That will let you send straight to YouTube with like whatever canvas you want. But I would not expect that to work with slobs. There is another plugin just called like RTMP multi-stream or something like that. It's like a very generic name, and you just it literally just sends to like whatever other RTMP server you have, which YouTube uses an RTMP server. So you would just like fill in the YouTube information and it just goes off. That's what I was using originally. But I don't know if any of those work with slobs. I don't like slobs, so I cannot vouch for any of their options. I know they have like their own multi-stream option, but yeah. I do not know. Apologies. They didn't, so I'm trying OBS. It's harder on me because I can't get both YouTube and Twitch work in OBS, but it does stream their browser open to YouTube. Sound system in OBS is very weird to me. So many settings, really. Did I get enough? No, I didn't get enough. I need to find another meteor. I like that I could just like take my ship around to find a meteor. Actually makes it quite easy. See, like, and it's probably just because that's what I started with. Like slobs and that kind of fork of OBS, it feels more complicated to me because it's like OBS feels fairly straightforward, but I can understand if like you're used to something else that like it's probably the reason why OBS feels straightforward to me, 'cause I'm used to it. All right. Now we got enough stone and enough meteor stones. Let's see what else we need. Planet creation, we need 10 more steel frames. Bricks painting laser. Paint and unpaint bricks. Give us another 10 of those. And Dyson Energy, which we get right here. Oh my god, the stupid strawberries. Oh yeah, so I was just saying the OBS feels pretty straightforward to me, so I've never really enjoyed any of the forks, like slobs and stuff. Like it feels like there's just a lot of extra crap that I don't think I need. But since I'm not used to it and you are, that's why it would be a bit different. I think going from OBS for dummies to OBS just been hard. I'm not good with techie things. I think start with like just the bare bones. Just like get your camera in there and your desktop capture or screen capture or whatever you're using to display your game. And then since you're working on like an entirely different system, like you're separate from your main stream, you could play around and it's like you're not going to break anything. And then just try that multi 8 RTMP stream. Let me find it real quick. OBS multi RTMP login. That's the link to the plugin. And then that'll like maybe email it to yourself or something, since I know you're on mobile. But that's the most simple one, because you just like add a target and it's just sending your screen to another service. Like you don't have to worry about vertical stuff or anything. That's as simple as it can get. But I haven't realized you have to add a mic and sound to everything. No, you don't. I don't recommend that. You can, but just in your OBS settings, just select the input for, like, go to settings and then sound, and then select the input for your microphone, and that'll just be like a universal. You'll always have your microphone. There is a way to like add your microphone as a source, but I don't ever do that. Like, I just, in settings, OBS settings and audio, there's like a list of 5 devices, like 2 microphones or input devices and 3 output devices. And like, just microphone 1, make sure you select what your microphone device is. And then like output 1 would be like your desktop sound or something. And that way you have the sounds from your computer going to stream, and then you have your microphone going to stream, and like all of that should be universally available. Then at a source, because my BRB welcome and buy had no mic. Yeah, as long as it's set in the OBS settings, you should be good to go. Oops. There's some other scenarios where you might want to have like a different mic for a different scene or something like that, but if you're just using like your one mic and you want it available like everywhere, then just adding it in, or making sure it's selected in OBS settings, the audio settings, is good enough. Hey Nixes, this game looks so pretty. It does. I was talking about that. Like, it's fairly simplistic in a lot of its things. There's no automated mining, which I'm really unhappy about. At least I have not found it yet. But the colors and everything, they've like cranked the saturation and like all of the colors and the contrast is just, it makes everything pop quite a bit. Does your OBS show YouTube and Twitch chat? My slobs would allow a merge of the two. OBS I can even get Twitch chat, but I don't think it'll show you both. For a merged chat, like what I'm looking at right now, I use StreamerBot, and they have like a chat option. I don't actually use StreamerBot for anything else. I just have my Twitch and my YouTube connected, and StreamerBot, I just open the StreamerBot chat window, and that shows me both chats. There's also overlays and stuff like that. Twitch says not to do that, but it's also not really a ton of things that they can do about it. Like, it's very hard to enforce rule. But it's technically against Twitch's TOS for multi-streaming. We got a new green planet. Now we can get carrot seeds. Carrot seeds can be found on the surface of planet 2. And we can craft them into a plot. And 10 steel frames and 20 coil wires for fabricator tier 2. Okay, I can get that going. Only 10. What are we missing? Stone bricks. Yeah, I think the one thing about this game is it doesn't feel like I'm doing much. Like, I'm just following the tree. Like, that's it. Like, it's very pretty to look at, and it's got some pretty neat mechanics, but like at the end of the day, I'm just doing what they tell me to. Doesn't feel like there's a lot of room for like creativity or doing things off the beaten path. I guess while this is crafting, I can go and get do 10 more of those. Go and get those carrot seeds. Like, it feels like a good foundation. It just doesn't have the variety, I think. Well, I mean, it's got like a lot of stuff that you can do. It just feels like you don't have a lot of extra options. Like, you do the things it says. I don't know how else to describe that. I should probably have come here with a less full inventory. I think we're going to be here just for coal. This planet has coal on the surface? Oh boy. Okay. Things might have changed. Although, if it's only coal, I'm going to be very upset. Because I could use stone on the surface of a planet. What are you? Oh, that's probably the oil. Oh, here we go. All right, we got carrot seeds. Where's my chat and my views? If I had to pick, YouTube has been active. Way more in a month than Twitch in months, so I'd move to YouTube if they made me pick. I mean, you could also do that if you'd rather try out just YouTube. Then you just log in on OBS with your YouTube instead of Twitch. But it's nice to be able to do both. 2 carrot seeds. Probably get some more. And then 3 chatters and 8 lurkers on YouTube. Felt good for a Fallout 4 stream when I ask questions as a newer person to the Fallout series. Where, in my experience, chatters on YouTube are the seem to be the more elusive brand. Like, we had, according to my analytics, 50 to 60 viewers on 2 Point Museum, and I can't think of a single chatter on YouTube, which is fine. I try to be very lurker friendly because that's how I watch YouTube and Twitch. But I definitely get all my engagement on Twitch. Oh, we do get stone. Sweet. Let's say 14. Good enough. Learning OBS is January's goal. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's just different. So like once it starts to click, it'll be a lot easier. Okay with no chatters and lurks, but when you're one every day, your goal is to share games with people, it gets sad. I get it. Believe me, I get it. We need more steel frames. Oh boy. So did that... It didn't even like cost me seeds. Didn't I have 12? Retrieve seed. Maybe I got a couple extra that I didn't notice. Did I say 14? Maybe I did. Yeah, you know, you're right. I think I did. Now that I think about it. I think I wanted to get 15. Like in my head, I was thinking, I should get like one more. But then I'm like, well, if I harvest another one, it'll probably give me 2. So then I'll just have 16. And then I just decided to give up on that. We're not launching any more rockets. 2 rings created. Currently at Dyson Rings Cap 2. Is that because this is a tier 1 launcher? Or because I haven't made the second energy ray receiver? Kind of need to just make a storage box just for energy. Fabricator tier 2, 150 energy. We're gonna need, we got a bunch of copper. We can make some more coils. Yeah, the storage Tetris is gonna start getting real. So fabricator tier 2 is gonna be our next thing. Goody, we can consume the carrots for food. My favorite mechanic in this game. We're gonna need more solar panels, so we need at least 3 more to make one of these fabricators. Can you label? That's what saved Subnautica storage for me. I mean, it's got a picture of the thing that's, I think, the last thing that I put in it. Oh no, it's got a picture of the first inventory slot. But otherwise, no. What does the next ray receiver need? Second Dyson ring complete. Oh, we don't have a ray receiver for that one. Not until the third Dyson ring is complete, we can make another ray receiver. All right, well, we're gonna need 30. I think the coils that we got right here. Oh, we got 60. Okay, cool. Then this guy is 20. Two. 3. We can make copper sheets with this. And so far that is it. And then we got to consume a carrot. Is this just going to be like something like you can harvest when it's ready or something? Hold for more options. Growing carrot seed. I think it's still just doing that. There's nothing else to that side of the branch anyway, so I guess let's just make a copper sheet. We get 2 out of copper sheet goes into advanced coil wires, which just needs the coil wire and some sheets. And then gear relic, Dyson customizer, and a new bag and new boots, and then wind turbine. Okay. New bag. We need 1 more steel frame, and then so the advance gives me 2. Everything gives me 2. So I think we need 4. And then that should give me 10 total. Ooh, and we need a gear relic. Where do we get that? Found in ruins chests. Ruins can be found underground, but sometimes peek through the surface. There's a chest in every ruin. Ugh. Still growing, huh? All right, there's that ruin like right here. Kind of looks like it's more than peeking above ground. But I suppose we could see if there's a chest in here. I feel like there's not a lot here. Hey, Muse, how you doing? A new Planet Crafter game? Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. This is definitely not Planet Crafter. And I feel like that's kind of what they were going for. But we're not like terraforming. But there's very little automation, which is my the thing I'm disappointed most about. Like I can't automatically mine. There it is. Oh my god. They made it fun to open up a chest though. Can you dig a tunnel till you fall through the other side? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see. My guess is there's going to be a core that you can't get through. But it might be worth the science. Let's see. I'll put my stuff away first. How many of those? We got one. We got to find like a new rune for everyone that we want to do. Although that is for the backpack upgrade, which... Wait, no. What was that for? Nope, that's the tier 1. Yeah. Nope. The boots. I didn't even care about the boots. All right, let's get one more steel thing. We need more bricks. For the glory of science, of course. Dig straight down until you have to dig straight up. Oh. Full inventory. Put all my little nuggets back in here. I will say there is an option when you start the game to decrease how much food you burn. I am disliking the food mechanic altogether because it's just an annoyance. Like there's no tactical reason to have it. I don't know, did we make the boots? We might have. I'm stupid like that. Graphic style looks a bit all over the place, like the items and UI look like 7 Days to Die, but the colors of the world or the carrots look way more. Yeah, they like the saturation in this game is crazy. And I think it looks great. What is this as far as our inventory goes? No, he couldn't have made the boots. Oh, I took off. Oh, that's right, because it's not. It's in here. There we go. Now we got a bigger inventory. I had to use my tier 1 inventory to make the tier 2. All right. Well, I'm going to put this away. You know what? I'll just like put everything away. Kind of go with a minimal bag. We don't need anything on the road. Now let's just dig down. Is there like a new mining laser tier like coming up soon? Might want to get that. Mining laser tier 2 is all the way behind whatever the hell that is. Dyson customizer. Yeah, I think my biggest problem with the game is just like the food and health system don't seem necessary at all. Like they're just added shit. Like just so that they can call it a survival game. Man, the perspective, the way like the dirt is shifting does not make it look like I'm digging straight down, but I am. Oh snap. Well, I found the core. And the first thing that's like actually hurting me. So I guess that's as far down as we can go. I kind of suspected that was going to be the conclusion of that. New power source unlocked. That would be cool. I mean, harvesting from the sun isn't enough. I guess we might as well harvest from our own core as well. Do they have any hollow stars like icy ones? Well, we made a nice moon. The first moon that you make is made out of ice. That's how you get your first bit of ice. The action movie music is kind of throwing me off a little bit too. All right, Dyson customizer. We need 10 advanced, 1 gear relic, and 5 frames. I don't know if I care about the boots as much, so maybe we'll use our gear relic on this. Get 5 frames. Stone. Don't have a lot of stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 10. FL is a perfect fit for digging to the core, but it'll just kick in while I'm sitting here. You're not wrong though, that it does work for that specific instance. All right, steel ingots. Is it 1 steel ingot? And yeah, that should be 5. Customizer. Right click and select customize the use in the hotbar. I did tunneling in Minecraft and spent hours trying to find a way out. Yeah, my daughter is in creative mode most of the time because like when she gets lost, I'm just like, dig up. Just dig straight up. Dig straight up and fly. And then 10 advanced, so I actually think we only need 5 of these. And the copper sheets. It's just such a boring mechanic to like, oh, my heart's beating again. I guess I gotta eat the giant stack of food I have in my pocket. It doesn't feel like it has any other place. And you refill your health so fast too that the health bar doesn't feel like it's useful for anything either. Just like an added thing. What are we still missing? We're missing the gear relic. I'm just curious about what this is, pretty much. Says I can put it on my hotbar. Oh. Dyson customization. Okay. It's just a cosmetic thing. But that's kind of cool. Neat. I don't know if it was worth my my gear relic, but whatever. Wind turbines, 4 steel frames and 4 coils.
I wonder if it's edible.
Hey, Arrow. Happy Monday. Knockoff satisfactory? Not even close. This game wishes. This game makes you understand why... Oh, we didn't need another one of those. Why a game like Satisfactory spends so long in early access. Well, let's smelt this. Whoops. Satisfactory is all about automation, and this game is about the opposite of that. Pretty much. What am I looking to do? Oh, the wind turbine. That's right. So I needed more stone so I can make more steel. Oops. Like the first thing you get in Satisfactory is your automated miner. Even the one that you have to manually collect from. You can just like place it down and then come back here when you got 100 stone. This is how I got to get all my stone and coal. I could go to that second planet that I made, but I found a ton of coal, but not a lot of stone. Pushing into them, a little crafting, digging, exploring biomes, but they always over complex that. Well, the complexity isn't crazy on this one. I'll give it that. I don't know how much exploring there is, because it feels like the world is very very samey. Just kind of like looking around until you find the thing you need. Plot twist, the cave collapses on you. We dug down to the core already to see if we could tunnel to the other side of the world. Oh, we can get another one of those gears. Feels like they really want you to just like dig a lot underground, which is not my favorite part of the game at all. But you can't say they didn't make opening the chest fun. Whee! Hollow planet. Not confirmed, enforced. I mean, it's got a core of hot stuff. I would have loved for it to be hollow. I don't know how just like how you would handle that in a game engine, as far as like the physics, because like there would have to be. Astroneer did that. They handled it in an interesting, like it was handled, but like it was weird because like gravity's got to flip somewhere. And since like you were literally supposed to dig down to the core in Astroneer, that's where the hell am I? Oh, there's my stuff. So they had to figure it out, and I guess it was basically just like the core was contained, excuse me, kind of in like a ball almost. And like once you were inside that ball, you were kind of okay to move around. And then as soon as you got out of the ball, you were basically like flipped to whatever gravity that orientation would give you. Steel frames, that's right, we were just getting some more stone. Let's do, we still got a stack of 100 in case we need any dirt. We need to see fear gravity, so shouldn't be an issue. More of how does the character and camera react to the quick gravity changes? Right, yeah, that's why I meant like as a game engine mechanic kind of thing, how they would handle it, because like nobody's writing gravity in your game based on a sphere. Nobody's doing that. I mean, probably Astroneer had to do it in some way. But I mean, you know what? They might be doing gravity based on a sphere here, because the planets are small enough where you can actually go like around them. Yeah. I guess they would have to. But then the like flip of gravity once you get to the center, and whether that would cause any weird issues, I guess would be the big dilemma. Oh, we need some steel. Forgot about the steel. 1 iron. I need to find some more iron and a bunch of coal. Let's smelt up some more iron. $45. I hate the fact that iron seems to be less prevalent than copper. I think copper is used for more, but no, because we need a lot of iron for the steel, so I think it kind of balances out. Like the copper gets used for coils early on. Then once you start making steel, you need all that iron. Wouldn't it depend on the planet you're on, like the amount of iron and copper? I mean, the planets appear to be kind of scripted in what they contain. Like our first planet that we have up there, maybe they randomize it, but the first planet up there seems to have coal and stone on the surface instead of copper and iron. I don't know what like subsequent planets are gonna have. Yeah, the other planet right there we made. That's the one that you got the carrots from. And then it had coal and stone on the surface. I do like that your hotbar is actually inventory. Yeah, I know. Eat my strawberries, blah, blah. Such an interesting mechanic. Thank God I have to do that. Otherwise, I'd get bored. So a subsequent after they grow one time, they get smaller, and then I think they're going to be smaller again. Like the first time they grew, they were kind of taking up this whole plot. And then after I harvested them, they shrunk down quite a bit. And I was expecting them to grow again. But they don't ever grow large enough. So I'm excited to see how tiny they're going to get the next time I harvest them. That's funny. Definitely a bug. Obviously a bug. It's one of them funny bugs. We got more coal, right? Oh God, we don't have that much more coal. All right, we need one more frame. All that was for one more frame. And was like you're using seeds up so you don't have stacks. No, you don't need seeds after it grows. Once you harvest it, it goes back into this growing mode where I can't do anything to it. But the act of harvesting it makes like the model get smaller and smaller, and then they don't. It doesn't like resize correctly to grow again. So I'm fairly confident that when I go to do this again, it'll be fully grown, but it'll still be that tiny little like inch by inch space. So when this says use your hand to harvest, that means they're fully grown. I can take the seeds out, but now I want to just see how small it's going to be next time I harvest. So we could like replant them and they'd probably be fine. What am I trying to make now? Wind turbine. 4 advanced coils. We need... Oh, we already have the sheets. So we just need the coil wires. Which means I need... Let's get a bunch. Oh, we get 2 for every craft. I forgot about that, so we made double. Which is probably fine. Oh, these make 150. Just need 4 more steel frames. We can make another one. Like how we're harvesting energy from the sky, from the sun, but we're still using solar and wind on our planet. The wind tonight, you can power a city. Oh, you know how stupid that is? Like, I thought maybe the carrots would give me some reprieve and be a better food source than the strawberries, but nope. They seem to refill just about as much food as the strawberries did. Oh, I gotta keep them out of their bubble. Oh, there's where our coal went. I forgot that we put stuff in there. Into our bucket. All right, what's next? We got a steel canister and an oil extractor. Extract oil from oil veins on planet 2. Craft in the oil extractor, the steel canister. Wait, crude oil. Oh no, it's just like a bucket of crude oil. Okay. Salt. See, like all this stuff that we gotta like travel to another planet for and everything like that, but we can't automate it at all. That's the one thing that I'm like just not crazy about in this game. Can the bucket pick up molten? No, I think it's just used for crafting. Same as the water. Maybe just use it to craft water. Sadly. So oil extractor, crude oil, and then we get to refined oil. chlorine gas, graphite, polymer resin, CFRP frame, medium storage, mining laser 2, Dyson ring launcher tier 2. So we'll finally get our third ring. Asteroid creation rocket. Oh, we can make an asteroid next. Asteroid stone. Planet creation tier 2. So we'll make our third planet. Elemental sulfur. Sulfur extractor. Another ray receiver. Sulfuric acid. Power fuel generator. Power fuel. Moon creation rocket tier 3. Lead ore. Lead ingot. Superconductors. Electromagnetic coil. New inventories. Wheat seeds. Water irrigation pipes. But like, why? If it's just going to give me the same amount of food anyway, who cares? Smelter tier 2. Wheat flour. Bread. Titanium ore. Magnesium ore. Titanium powder. Magnesium ingot. Titanium ingot. Titanium frame. Tier 3 mining laser. Tier 3 Dyson ring launcher. Fabricator tier 3. Gravel. Sand. Sandstone. Planet creation rocket tier 3. Sodium, bauxite powder. They have like a lot of stuff in here, but like because it's all, you know, unlocked linearly and it doesn't, it's like you're just unlocking that so that you can unlock the next thing. Like it doesn't feel like there's a ton of freedom as far as what you're doing. Like you're just following the tree. Kernite, plastic, superconductor, magnet, jetpack tier 1, Dyson launcher 4. I'm really just looking to see if there's any place where you do end up getting automated mining, because it doesn't feel like it is. There is. We got a nuclear reactor. Complete the Dyson rings. Advanced oil extractor, carbon graphene, mining laser 4, hardened stone extractor. All the way the fuck down here? This is the first time we can get stone without having to dig around everywhere for it. Oh, that's so dumb. It's really like the one thing that I'm like, I'm probably not gonna play a ton more of this. It's the one thing is just like I gotta keep going and like running around this planet looking for stone and shit. That needs to be unlocked so much earlier. Like it needs to have already been unlocked. Like I should be able to dig for coal and stone already. Jetpack tier 2, inventory, silicon, high purity silicon, crystalline silicon, carbon nanosphere frame, tier 5 laser. I mean, like there's like all these tiered up mining lasers. I didn't notice a difference in the tier 1 and 2, or my basic and then our tier 1. So maybe there's like something that makes it worth tiering those up, but like if that's the reason that there's no automated drilling and stuff, then I don't want the upgraded lasers. make them go away and give me some miners. And it's just the stone. We only have a stone miner. All right. Here's the thing about this. And this is about Dyson. Like this game is all about making Dyson spheres, which is very akin to another game that is amazing, Dyson Sphere. And like having all of your rockets, you know, like transporting resources from the different planets and everything like that. Like that's super awesome. And I feel like this game needs that. Like I need to be able to put like an ice extractor over there and have a rocket go back and forth to drop it off at home. Yeah, it's like just sorely lacking. Yeah, the bot. The channeling leader inner Lion King while Arrow throws in a cave collapse twist. Yeah, so I think that's where I'm gonna leave my my review for this. Oh yeah, see, we can mine this now, and then as I punch it, I can't even punch it because it's like too close to the ground. Like, I need pixel perfect. And I can't get it. And there's no crouch. Use E or hand tool. Oh, or tool. But it's getting so small that I need like pixel perfect accuracy in order to actually get it. Oh, now it's back to growing. And it has gotten even smaller. All right, whatever. I'll retrieve the seeds. And then, oh no! That's like, it's bugged on the whole planter. And not just... Yeah, the whole planter is bugged. I wonder if I reload, if it will like fix that. Oh, that's where we can turn off the food. We have to reload into the game. Ah, yeah, see, now they're back to normal size. All right, well, I think we're actually going to wrap up a little early today. Getting a little bit sleepy. But food drain quarter. Like, that's as good as we can go for some reason, but resources harvesting multiplier. Crank that up since we don't like to go mining all the time. Yeah, there we go. We got like 25 out of that one rock. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here. And let's say the game's not awful. It's just like not for me, I guess, because I really like the automation aspect of a lot of these games, and this one just has none. Like anything would be nice. Just like you got to manually select everything you're gonna craft, and you got to manually do everything while running around trying to travel to other planets in order to get all the resources you need, and then you got to do it again because you need more resources. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I do thank the devs for a key for this because you know, it was a fun thing and pretty. It just needs automation, needs any automation really badly. Like that should be that upgrade path, that or the tech tree should include like upgrade modules or something that accepts stuff from a chest and then like just kind of continuously crafts. something like that. That would be a good start. And miners more than anything, early on in the game, for stone and coal, just make a miner that you can set whatever resource you want to mine. And like maybe it'll be locked to whatever that specific planet has underground. So like on your starter planet, it'll mine stone and coal, because like as cool as it is to be able to dig around, and I like the digging is smooth and everything, but I just don't want to do that. It's not, it gets old fast. So that would be my critique. Otherwise the game's all right. Yeah, if you guys want to stick around for another minute, I'll try to find someone to raid. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back on Thursday at 1 a.m. We got our last 2 streams of the year, Thursday and Friday. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you Thursday. Take it easy, everybody.